All right. Hey, everybody. Welcome to our August team call. Thanks for being on. Thanks for being a part of this. We're going to get started right away. And we're going to start off with some wins. So I want to hear from you guys. So unmute yourself if you just muted yourself. I want to hear some wins from this past month. There's been a lot of them. So let's hear it. Anne's laughing at the crickets. So many wins on here. So many rank advancements, but nothing.
I'll start with my little one.
Okay, good. Anne, yes, share.
Little. Okay, so I visited a friend, and she wanted me to do the class, the intro class, and I ran through it. I had the doTERRA story script in front of me and kind of buzzed through it. So that was new that I added. She wasn't interested in the kit, but she bought an intro kit. So I was glad that I had another option for her so she can try oils right away.
Awesome. So she didn't walk away empty-handed. That's not a little win. That's a huge win. Guys, there are no little wins, by the way. That's amazing.
Okay.
And for those of you, for those of you who didn't see it, I put a new document in our training binder that's called intro kits, and then it says how to care for somebody who buys an intro kit. And I give some ideas in there to help you as you're being customer first. So perfect. Thanks, Anne, for sharing. Okay, who else? Who else has a win? Lynn's, go for it.
I had one enrollment this month and on 2 intro kits, and I'm already known as the girl with the oils in my grad program. Everyone's like, if something smells nice, they're like, oh, Kellen must be here. So I'd say that's a win.
That's awesome. Yeah, we're all kind of known for our smell, right? Like people smell us. Yeah, I know. I think it's a good thing. That's awesome, Kellen. Okay, Linz, you go for it.
On that same note, I had 2 separate wins. So one, a teacher at the school that I help out with that my little one goes to texted me and said, I want to smell like you. What do I do? And the other and the other one was I had 2 new people join our weekly team calls.
Yes. Team calls. Awesome. Anybody else have a win that they want to share?
I'll share mine. Katie and I, so my wife, her name is Katie, and she just started like really working this month with me, and we hit elite this month for the 2nd time ever. So super excited.
Yeah, super excited for you guys. Yeah. Powerhouse for sure. I love that. Anybody else?
Oh, we got to meet Natalie and Andy Goddard.
So Natalie and Andy Goddard are, here's how I would summarize them. I could talk for a long time. They are our up line. Like they are at the very top. They actually have, like, Natalie has the largest paycheck that doTERRA gives out. But this is the kind of person that she is. Like I am, who am I? Joe Schmo to her. And we saw her when we were in Utah last year, and she like hugged me like she had known me for 10 years. Like she held my mom's hand. She took a picture with us. Like just like Natalie Goddard epitomizes the culture that we're a part of, where like people are really just caring and wonderful. So it's really cool that you got to meet her though. Oh my gosh. Okay, cool. Maybe one more. Does anybody else have one that they want to throw on there? Wendy's not making eye contact. Wendy, make eye contact with me and unmute yourself and share.
I have a win that involves Wendy.
Oh, okay. So Anne, you go first, and then Wendy's going.
You? When I was visiting my friend, I learned that Wendy lived right across the street from my friend, so I ran over to say hello. That's just my little win.
Very fun.
Yeah.
Oils keep us connected. It's a very fun thing. Okay, Wendy, go for it.
I hit Premier this month,
Mhm.
and that was a really big deal. So
Super exciting.
that's my win.
Yes, thank you, Wendy. Okay, perfect. Lots of wins, but that's a great, I just love being able to share. It's just fun. So thank you for humoring me. Now we're going to talk about team stats just a little bit from the month of July, because I think it's cool to see what we've all accomplished. I think you guys know enough about me to know that, like, you know my heart to know that I want to celebrate and recognize people, and there's more to what we're doing than just rank, but rank is a way of measuring, like, you guys are working really hard and you're caring for people well and you're moving forward. So I do want to celebrate that. So first of all, we had 37 new team members. So that's really great from July. Our team volume was over 29,000. So that is wonderful. All those oils changing people's lives. I love it. BOGOs were awesome, right? Our top enroller was Emily Rashid with 5 enrollments this month. Laura and Katie, you guys were next with 3 enrollments. The following people had 2. I'm still working on last names, so you have to have grace for me. So Miranda Gerke, Katie Botnick, Cynthia Mendez, and Danielle Davis had 2. And then the following had 1. Wendy Sorum, Sierra Rowe, Meg Levand, Natalie Smith, Laura Whip, Stacy Van Lente, Lindsay Moore, Kellen Jackson, and Sarah McCord. And then as far as rank advancements go, Wendy, you did hit Premier for the first time. Brenda Davalis hit Executive for the first time, and Colleen Swinarski hit Executive. So Premier means your overall volume is 5,000 and you have 2 legs that are at 2,000. And so an executive would be one of those 2,000 legs. That's what executive means. The following people hit Director: Amy Fisher, Kellen Jackson, Jamie Andrus, and then Manager was Elizabeth Miller, Katie Botnick, Meg Levand, Anna Priesel, Wendy, help me with that one, Danielle Davis, Tammy Yakovich, and Rachel Hagan. So really great things going on. And Laura and Katie, that was so great to hit Elite. And some of you were hitting ranks that you'd hit before, but maybe it had been a little bit. So all really wonderful things. So good work, everybody. And then next, what we're going to get to hear from, we're going to hear from 3 people who are awesome people. And we're going to start with Laura Whipperman first. So Laura Whipperman is one of our premier leaders here in Three Lakes, here in the Northwoods, Eagle River. And she was our top enroller in June. And she's worked really hard at implementing the things that we've been teaching with the launch training. And so I just asked her to share about just that whole experience and what it's been like. So Laura Whip, take it away.
Thanks, Emily. Thanks, Amy. I'm so excited that Wendy, you're premiered this month, and all the new enrollments, 37 for our team. That's really, truly amazing. So I know that there are lots of people that are using those Emerge skills that we've been learning, and I think they've really worked for me. And so how did I get 5 enrollments in June using my Emerge skills? I would say, number 1, I got really comfortable with my outline. Some might call it a script. Some might call it an outline. I call it a script because I wrote it out word for word how I wanted to say it. And then I worked hard to try to memorize it. So I got really super comfortable with my outline, and it helped things just flow and roll smoothly when I overlearn it like that, and able to memorize at least parts of it. The second thing is that I think that having that outline memorized gave me the more confidence and allowed me to be bolder with my closing. So with the help of my outline, that led to 3 of those 5 enrollments. The closing was easier. Mm-hmm. And the third thing is I gained confidence with the referrals part, because that was hard for me, asking people for referrals. And if I kept practicing and practicing how I was going to say what I was going to say, it rolled off my tongue a little bit easier at the end of every one of those appointments. And that led to at least 1 of my 5 June enrollments. Mm-hmm. And then another thing that helped, and this is really part of Emerge that Amy, you took us through, is I set reasonable goals that were attainable for myself each week. And I would write them down, and then I do them each day. And that helps with all 5 enrollments, because I just set a real reasonable goal. how many contacts I wanted to make, how many calls I wanted to make, or how many people I wanted to talk to each week. And then out of those, how many I wanted to try to have sales conversations with. So that really helped me. And the last thing that helped me is not an Emerge skill. It's an Amy skill. And that is doing the hard things, the things that are hard for me anyway. And they might be easy for you, but hard for me. So if I would do the hard things right away in the morning each day, then the whole rest of the day was a piece of cake. So I had hard things to do. Calling people, talking to people, asking people for things. Those things are hard for me. And I tried to do them each day right away in the morning. So that was it.
Awesome. Thanks, Laura. You are rocking it. You rocked it in June. You're still rocking it. Just a quick clarification for people. So Emerge is what I went through. So I paid to go through a training called Emerge, and they're incredible. They're wonderful. And they taught me what I have been teaching you. And I call it the launch training because I didn't want you guys to have to pay for Emerge, so I paid for it, and I took everything that I learned and I put it into what we used in the launch training and in our training binder. So they're pretty much the same. You just get a little more Amy in the one, but so that you understand that they're kind of synonymous, you can use those words. So thank you, Laura Whipperman, for sharing. Next, we get to hear from Lindsay King. So Lindsay is Laura Whipperman's daughter, and Lindsay is one of our premier leaders in California. So she has an awesome team out there, and Lindsay worked really hard to really leverage BOGOs with her team. And so I asked her to just share a little bit about what that looked like and some tips from that. So Linz, take it away.
Thank you. Yeah, BOGOs were amazing. And my first tip was something that was hardest for me, which was don't reinvent the wheel. Amy had an amazing thing going on. And if I could just piggyback off of that, which I didn't always do. I was like, oh, let's do the same thing Amy does in my own voice. So I saved myself that trouble and I just piggybacked off of Amy. So that was a huge help. The second thing that I did was I put the deal, I offered the BOGOs similar to the outline that was listed for non-members or for customers. And I put that on my Facebook page, or I texted people and I add my own little spin on it. And when people would contact me and ask me about the price, I took Amy's lead and I said, here's the retail price. If you want a better deal than that, I would love to sit down with you. And then when they would sit down with me, I would say, here's wholesale, here's how you can get that price. I think for me, 2 of them said, okay, I want to get a kit. I just can't do it this week. And I said, I trust you implicitly. I really value what you're going to be getting out of this. I'm so excited for you in the oils. Because I trust you, I will honor that wholesale price, but let's set up the appointment first. So, and then the third thing was something that I didn't personally do, but a downline of mine did. Amber Hammond is amazing, and she reached out to one of her uplines between herself and myself and worked out a deal so that anybody who is logging or setting up an account through the BOGOs, Coral, Cox, and Amber worked together to offer them a really amazing deal for signing up. And Amber then would gift the new enrollee that special gift, which is either a Essential Life book or Modern Essentials book, and a set of spray bottles or roller bottles or sample drams. And she would gift that to them at her first appointment with them. So that was a good way for her to be able to reach out and have that appointment after they bought the BOGO.
Awesome. So I love all of that. Yeah, I feel like BOGOs are, I think what you said is so true. It's tempting to kind of rework it. And there's something to be said for it. We all put our own spin on it, but trying to kind of move forward together. So I give you guys all a lot of credit for hanging with me with that. But good job, Linz. You guys rocked it in California.
Thank you.
Okay, and the last person we get to hear from is Kellen. So Kellen Jackson actually lives down in Illinois, and she was a referral to me, and she enrolled in about mid-May after quite a few conversations between her and I. And Kellen is very smart and intelligent and knows what she wants and was like ready to go. So since then, she's enrolled 4 people and is just like, yep, I'll do appointments, and this is what it's going to look like. So I asked her to share about what the experience has been like so far, because I think it's really good to hear from somebody who is at the beginning of it and learning what we're learning. So Kellen, go for it.
Yeah, so I'm so grateful to Amy because it was all laid out so straightforward that I was able to kind of go in from the start and, you know, have my script. And like at first I just practiced on my mom, and she was like, at the end of the appointment, she was like, oh, I need this. And then I was just surprised to see that it kind of, you know, just straightforward like that. They were all just kind of like, oh, of course now I want this. Like, there was no like hemming and hawing. It didn't feel like I was pressuring anybody. So it was kind of like a pleasant surprise every time I met with someone, like, oh, like they're actually interested in this stuff because it actually is wonderful. And yeah, and so it's just been really kind of straightforward, simple. And I've still been able, I just started grad school. I've still been able to like do my life and have this thing just kind of straightforward and on the side. So yeah.
Awesome. Thanks, Kellen. Yeah, Kellen is our breath of fresh air for those of us who are trying to rewire and rework what we've been doing. And Kellen's just sliding through, just like, woo! But I do think that that's refreshing, and I think that hopefully that gives you guys some hope as we're trying to turn our ship around a little bit. And we're there. We really are. So I hope be encouraged by that. So Kellen, thank you for sharing. Okay, so the last thing that I want to talk about is the LLV promotion. So it's enroll with the kit. I'm not even going to say that it needs to be 100 PV order because any kit is 100 PV. Okay, so enroll with the kit. And then if you place 100 PV loyalty rewards order, you're going to get the Lifelong Vitality for free. So how are we going to care for our customers? What does this look like? How, knowing what we know, do we share with people? I know I posted a short video about this, but here's kind of my take on it. So I've created some documents for you that I'll probably put under the files tab, I think, in our Fierce Leaders group. But what I envision is this. In the follow-up appointment, after you explain how to order and what that looks like, I actually have an outline here that I'm going to share with you. Let's see if I can get it here. Share my screen. Okay. I thought I had it pulled up. Just one second. You guys are patient. But I want you guys to have an outline for this too, so you feel like confident, and you should totally feel free to put your own spin on it. This is not doctrine, but hopefully this kind of jumpstarts your thinking on it. Am I clearly bogged down? Just 1 minute. Oh no. Okay, well, that's logging up. Oh, there it is. Okay, we're here. Can you guys see the Word document?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Okay, so after you've explained how to order, yada, 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 this is like what I would say. I wanted to be sure to share with you doTERRA's #1 selling products, their Lifelong Vitality Pack supplements, because there's an awesome promo going on right now where you can get them for free. So people turn to LLV when they want less pain, more energy, better digestion, and better sleep too. And they really just want to accomplish this with a natural and safe product that is backed by science and research that shows how our bodies can actually utilize the ingredients. So Lifelong Vitality is a basic supplement pack, and there are optional add-ons for specific focuses if you're interested. What makes these supplements different from others you might find at Costco or another store is the quality and how comprehensive the product is. They have our amazing essential oils in them. They are whole foods based, and they have a 30-day money-back guarantee. They're the real deal, and I haven't found anything else like them. So with the current promotion, you can get LLV for free. That's an $80 value. What most people do is pick one of the following 4 add-ons I have here. I'm going to show you those. And any one of them would qualify you to earn the free LLV. Amazing, right? So of these 4 add-ons, which stands out the most to you? And this is what I have for you. They're all different sizes. But can you see these now? Maybe? Maybe you can't. Can you see? Are we getting some head nods? Okay, so here's the green cleaning one, and I have the images. I have what's in them, and the dollar. So $116 would be what that one was. I've got a personal care one. That one's $131.25 if they wanted to overhaul their personal care. This is my mother calling. No, Mom. Okay, I've got a less pain and more energy one. Okay, and then I have a fitness and a weight management. So you can show them those images and say which stands out, which one stands out to you the most. And then they're going to pick one, and you say, okay, do you want to go ahead and get those set up, today so that you can get your Lifelong Vitality for free? And you would set that up for them. So does that kind of make sense a little bit? Is that helpful? Okay. So those images and that outline will probably go under the files tab. And we'll just go from there on that. And I just wanted to say one more thing about this promotion is that if you're listening to me talk right now and you're thinking, it's okay if you don't have a personal story with LLV yet, but if you haven't even tried it, then guys, there's a 30-day money-back guarantee. And I'm honestly telling you, if somebody came into my home and said, I either need to take your oils or your Lifelong Vitality, I would give them my oils. Because personally, my digestion is night and day. My sleep is better. My mood is different. My energy is different. All those things. Gary is busy cooking, but he would say his focus is way different. Literally, I can get to 9 a.m. and be like, you did not take your Lifelong Vitality, and I will make sure he takes it. It's pivotal. So you have nothing to lose. There's a money-back guarantee. So if you're not using them, then you should be. Oh, here he is.
Oh, that's true. Check it out. I'm cooking 7 pounds of barbecue right now.
Yeah, we can't talk about what he's doing. Sorry, I can't join you. We can't talk about what he's doing, but it's just a regular Sunday night. So if you need to try it, you just do. Does anybody have any questions or anything? Any last things? Yeah, Katie, go for it.
Oh, can you hear me?
Yep.
Okay, so I have a question about the vitamins. I haven't tried them. I've been resistant to them and I just want to bring this up in a vulnerable environment because I feel like people are going to ask me this. Like what you're saying in the outline, the whole time I'm thinking, yeah, isn't that what essential oils are for? Like better for sleep, better for this. And you come to this when you're tired, when you want better digestion. I'm like, yeah, but I would use my oils for all of that. Mm-hmm. And then these have the oils in them. And so I'm confused. Why would somebody take these and use the oils? Because I use the oils now. Does that make sense?
It does. I haven't ever heard that before, but that does. And I can appreciate what you're saying. I feel like it is foundational. And one of the things, so the idea of the outline that I just showed you, I put some of my own thoughts in that. But the idea is that one of the ideas out there was you use this product because you're not going to spend all day putting 100 different oils on you. That's not how many oils are in there. But because it's that baseline level of it, like it's just there. And it's in addition to all the other things that you need too. So I'm not sure Laura Whipperman, you go, girl.
I finish what you're going to say, and then I'll go next.
No, you go, girl.
Okay, so my spiel for why to use the LLV in addition to the oils is the oils are amazing. They have amazing benefits and properties that are going to help us with our health and become healthier. But oils can only do so much without a base of really good nutrition. And so along with the LLV, the oils can do their work so much better if we have that proper base of nutrition. And so that's what I would say in response to your question, Katie.
Yeah, I noticed that my oils worked better. That sounds funny, but my oils worked differently since the lifelong vitality in our life. Linz, what did you want to say?
Somebody has asked me that question, and my response was, again, with the foundation, but also the oils is your opportunity to customize what you want to get out of a natural solution. But everyone needs to start out with at least the same base needs. So.
Katie, is that kind of helpful? At least jogging some thoughts?
Yeah, what everybody said is extremely helpful, actually.
Okay, good. Katie has a great perspective on things and looks at things and is also coming at this just as kind of a newbie from more of a customer standpoint. So I really appreciate that. It's really good.
Sorry.
Okay, so guys, that's it. That was our team call. Still under 30 minutes. Yay. Thank you for everybody who shared. I will put the documents up. I will put the recording up too once it's ready. You guys are awesome. We'll do this again in September after convention and when we know all new exciting things. So keep up the good work and thanks for being on tonight.
Thank you, Amy. Good night, everyone.
Thanks, everyone.
Bye, guys.